Hey there, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome back. We're playing on this wonderful world of ours now. Um, in true fashion, I haven't recorded probably in a week and a half. I've spread it out my recordings here, so you guys can't tell, but it's been a minute for me since I last recorded. You could tell by the day here, we're on day 55, um, which means, yeah, lots has probably been done. I believe the last episode we started, it was day 34. So, yeah, quite a bit of time in between here. That being said, what did we do off camera? That's a wonderful question. I'm even asking myself that. In short, yeah, we tamed one of these guys. We tamed a donkey. I figured that would be useful for us. Found that donkey over yonder, closer to where we spawned. Speaking of spawn, we also found a spider spawner, and we'll make our way down there for that. And then we have a lot better of a bow now, where it's power 4, infinity, unbreaking 3, flame. We merged the bow that we fished up before I go down. Yeah, we merged that bow with another bow that we enchanted. So I kind of had some clips recorded of that too. Um, so we enchanted a level 30 enchant for the fishing rod here, which is lure 2, luck of the sea 2, unbreaking 3. And we've done some more fishing, and that bow is really not impressive. I mean, we have a couple of name tags, which is cool. The pufferfish is great, nautilus shells. The smite 4, sweeping edge 3 is a useful enchant to add to maybe another sword here. Right now, we're rocking a Bane of Arthropod sword. So that being said, also did some more landscaping here. We'll see it. I mean, again, that's about that. I do want to show off the spider spawner. I'm really not sure if I want to do anything with it. We'll see. I just kind of don't like the idea of AFKing and getting levels that way. I think I want to do the villager method, but we'll see. Also, I did mining too. So that's actually how I found this. So we have to fix our storage system and expand that up there. But for now, yeah. Anyways, like I said, we found that spider spawner through mining. It wasn't through here. I was just trying to find some iron and coal at this level, which did work out well. But if we go down this way, we'll be able to see where we mined out a ton of iron. A ton of iron down this way. So if we go, do I have more stuff in here? Okay, yeah. I'm definitely gonna have to figure out storage. Anyways, down this way, there was another mega iron vein that we dug out and ended up finding. I believe this connects to it, but we're going to keep going down to where we physically dug out. If we go in here, actually, this is kind of connected to it all. Where this was all tough at one point, and we dug it out, and a ton of iron was here. But I actually put these torches here to signify that we found something up here, which is another cave. And there's a ton I still haven't explored. And like you can see, there's still plenty of iron here. But at the end right here, here is a spider spawner, which we already took out. And I believe we got 2 more discs, the cat and 13, the green and the gold ones. And yeah, plenty more to this cave that I just haven't explored yet. It's here, in case you guys are wondering. Again, I'm not sure if I want to do anything with it, but I think it's exciting enough, and maybe, heck, maybe we'll get a string farm going at the very least. But as far as XP goes, I don't think that's going to be of much use to us here. But anyways, that being said, yeah, lots has changed, and that just kind of is Minecraft. That happens in these series, I guess. So I want to time travel back to our house to kind of walk through what I want to accomplish today. I've been putting off so long, just trying to find some alone time to be able to record. The household here got COVID, so yeah, it was a full house for a while, and again, not having the quiet time to be able to record was a thing. So, but yeah, I'm gonna time warp over to our little diary area. So we're back here. I'm not sure if I showed this off, but this is our original diamond pick. It's down to like, yeah, no durability. I guess 23 more swings in it, but decided to display it here. It's out of commission. Here's our new discs that we have, and I guess there's our first diamond shovel. In another book. I don't know why that's there, but that's whatever. Anyways, let's get to our diary here. Today, I wanted to create a more permanent animal shelter for all of our animals here, including, if we have time, our horses and donkey too. But mainly up here, we have chickens, sheep, cows, and I want to get to the stage of our game where we have some more buildings aside from a few here, right? So I want to be able to add here step by step and not keep things, plain. So we're actually going to take down the population of all these down to 2. Holy moly, I have a ton of eggs. Yeah, we're going to take down the population all the way here and then move them, relocate, and then build something in this area here. Additionally, after that, it says tame donkey. What I really want to do is, and the reason why I got a donkey in the first place is I wanted to be able to put a chest on it to where I'd be able to go and trade with villagers. And holy moly, yeah. So that's how you put the chest on. So that's simple, right? So I'd be able to get some extra storage space here. And I just realized something huge I forgot. Like I said, we spent lots of time not on camera doing stuff here. I went around adding in more pathways here, right? But I also marked out a path and cleared out all the trees, which makes total sense as to why there's so much time in between episodes here. I completely forgot I did this. So I kind of marked it with sand here and cleared out the trees in this area. And over time, I think once I get mending on a shovel, I'm going to actually go to the liberty of marking a path here. But anyways, yeah, this is our path towards the village. We have a temporary bridge right here, and it takes us up and over the ridge, which again, there's the village there. So super easy. And again, when I said, tame a donkey on that list, that's what we want to do. I want to take a lead up a donkey, head on over that way, and try to trade away a bunch of potatoes we have, because we have quite a bit of those and we're not going to need them ever. So might as well start collecting some emeralds that way with a resource that's pretty abundant for us. And then let's see if we have anything else here. Yeah, secure the village from hostile mobs. So fence it up, torch it up, all of that stuff. So lots of, again, fun stuff that happened here. I totally forgot that happened. So I'm glad I caught that here. That being said, we're back. We're going to lead you up here. And I do just want to update you on one more thing before we get into things here. That's bothering me. There we go. Valuables. This is where we're at. So I got plenty of coal now, thank the Lord, and a ton of iron, over a stack of iron blocks now. Pretty sure diamond count hasn't jumped up at all. Maybe just a little bit, if anything. But yeah, again, we're pretty much loaded here. But like I said, we're starting to run out of some storage space, so I think it's going to be smart to, at least, build a more permanent starter house. Because this one served us well, but maybe we could repurpose this building into like a tool shed or something. Who knows? Lag spike. Okay, we're back. But again, I think some more storage would be helpful in the future. So that being said, I want to kind of repurpose myself and right here, repurpose this area, make a more permanent animal shelter. We're going to get started on that now. The first step to that is taking control of the population and moving them out of the way a bit here, so we can kind of gather our thoughts and plan out a way to build this thing. All right, I'm back. We have significantly reduced the population here. We're down to Noah's Ark numbers, so pairs of 2, and looks like we got another egg here. Wow, lots of feathers and mutton, beef, all that stuff, like our storage system is, yeah, it's starting to get out of hand here. But we have exactly 64 leather, lots of feathers now, and I guess feathers aren't going to be as useful to us now since we have that infinity bow. Right as we start getting a good amount of them in, yeah, the use goes right away. But that's the game, right? Anyways, I decided not to freelance a build. Everything, if you guys can already tell, everything's been freelance. In this world, I decided to plan this out a little bit more. Still fitting the theme of what we already built here, but trying to put a little bit more thought into it, I guess. That can't hurt. So, that being said, I have no idea how I'm going to fit it in this piece of land, so we'll see how it goes. But essentially what I want to do, and I'm going to make it stop raining first and foremost. It's pretty annoying. But what I want to do is make it sunny, which we're doing now. Okay. But now that it's sunny, I want to plan this out. So we're going to have 4 different pens. We want to have, obviously, these 3 animals. I also want to get pigs in. Will we add more in the future? Sure, but you have to complete the 4. Everything's better in pairs, right? So let's take a look here. And I just want to do like simple 5x5s in this area. So if I go 2, 3, 4, 5, something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2. No. I think I'm getting too much here. You need to have a gap of 3 in between. Boom. So something like this. So if you guys are seeing what my brain's doing right now, this is the little outlines that I have for the enclosures here. Who's going in which, I don't know. But this is kind of the idea I have. The building's going to be all of this, and then the pathway can scoop in and out, kind of like this. So if I have a pathway going up, I think the best place to put it would be maybe right here. How does this look? This is a nice song, by the way. This is like not old school Minecraft. Like this is like new school songs. I think this works actually, but it's actually we have a block of or a gap of 1 here, which is cool. I think that'll work just fine. How I want to build this up though is I want to strip the oak logs. All the supports here we're going up by 3. And we're going to strip all these here. So making our way down. There we go. Just like so. Strip them up. And then in the middle here, I'd like to just add planks. Again, very simplistic, but I think simplicity is going to win in a build like this, especially here. Like if I put something totally overly complicated next to everything here, it's just going to look out of touch. Right? So we're going to take planks here, and we're going to add windows where possible. So a gap of 1 here in the middle. But then over here, anything that's not facing the exterior, it's like this in the middle, we're just not going to have a window at all, right? Because it just, again, wouldn't make sense. So we already have like a good foundation here, and then in each one of these, we're going to have an individual type of animal. So again, nothing crazy, just looking more permanent and making the area look better, right? We're just trying to add a lot of little buildings in our starter area to make it look good, and a little bit more complete and less temporary, you know, like that's the whole point of it. So anyways, here we go. Just like so, we're complete. For the windows though, I wanted to use fences. I think they look a little bit better than glass in this case whenever I'm doing like animal enclosures. So boom, we have all of them here, and we're actually going to be adding in fence gates in the middle. It's 3, we're going to need one more, but no worries. Anyways, that's that, right? What do we have to do next? We need to put on a roof. It's that simple. So what I plan on using for the roof is granite and deep slate brick stairs. And I'm actually wanting to polish the granite here. And we'll go to our little workstation that needs to change. And we'll make these into stairs. And hopefully this is enough. If not, no worries. But I think this would be enough for the area here. But I want to do a trim with granite here. Or sorry, I'm supposed to go like this, right? I want to trim along the outside. And then in the middle, we're going to have the deep slate here. So this would go up all the way. Let's take a little temporary path going up here. This is how this would look here. Okay, come on. So going to go up all the way here. Do the same on this end too. And then boom, up top, like that. I think something might be off here, but you guys get the point, right? Like something like this. If I can make it look correct. There we go. Something like that. And then in the middle here, we're adding in the deep slate brick stairs in the middle. So that's kind of the plan here. I do want to shore everything up, make sure it's looking correct. I don't want to be doing something incorrect here. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of copy this pattern a little bit to complete the roof here, and we'll be all set. All right, so our animal pins are now complete. It's looking pretty busy here, which is great. The next thing I want to do is kind of decorate the area here. And I was thinking maybe get this path a little bit out this way and maybe add like a little fence along the edge here, because we don't want to, ideally, right, the thought process behind that is that we don't want to trample crops, and I think it would make it look a lot nicer. But first, let's get a pathway laid out here before we do any of that other stuff here. So I kind of wanted the path to go like this a little bit. I think that looks fine. And I think we're going to add horse stables back here eventually. I don't want to do it just yet, but we'll leave this right here for now. Now for in here, this is kind of what I'm thinking. Something like this. Does this look right? I don't know. This is where I get completely confused with myself here. I don't even know. This is something I want to shape kind of like this. Does this work is the main question. I'm just trying to make it look not so geometric. Let's take all this out. I think I'm just making it look worse here. Tell you what, let's full on. We can't do that here though, because we don't want the grass to get cut off. That is going to be an issue. So let's maybe keep this around the edge as such. This is just looking more geometric the longer we're here, huh? Keep it 2 around the edge. Need that as a 3. Is this how it's going to be? I guess this is how it's going to be. And then maybe something along the lines of this. And then throw a torch on top, because why not? All right, well, this is what we have so far. What I was thinking we could do next here is get that fence up, and we'll repurpose this right here, so we're not wasting fencing, and we're going to repurpose it along the edge here. So I think we put the fence up, and then we'll get some few trees and some flowers and stuff, and I'll kind of walk you through what I did over there with my whole strategy for, I guess, terraforming slash landscaping. I don't have the confidence to like custom build trees and stuff too, but I think the game developers have done a good job with making good looking trees to begin with. With the new update here with the cherry blossoms. So we'll kind of have this fencing along the edge. I think this looks good, right? I think that looks good and a little bit more purpose right here. So we'll continue to add this. And I think honestly, we could save ourselves some time here. And we will like add like a tree here, and it's no big deal. We don't need the fence to go all the way out and around. It doesn't need to be perfect here. Anyways, let's go back here, and like I said, we're in the rambly part of the episode here. It's just kind of how it is, and you guys are here for it, I assume. So how I do all this is I get some bone meal, and I'll take out flowers later, but really just focus on getting a few trees up. Probably tossing a birch tree as well. I think that'll be fine. So I try to find an area that wouldn't necessarily block a view, but would enhance it a little bit. I think that's a good spot for a tree. So then I'll take the bone meal and, oh sheesh, there we go. It's a good looking tree. There we go. So I start with the tree. I then place this down to get some grass blocks. I take anything out that's too high, and then I'll fill in with flowers. So that's kind of like the strategy I have, quote unquote, for landscaping here. So going down this way, same stuff. And there's already some nice flowers that pop up. But I'm kind of taking advantage of the fact that we're right next to a flower forest, so we have access to some pretty cool stuff, right? And if I think there's too much grass, I'll do that too. So like kind of towards the edge here, I'm not going to want all this to be grass, right? Like that's just a little too much. So we'll punch out what we don't necessarily think is good. But there we go. See, it's a modest amount of grass. Take this in the middle here. Boom. And then we'll go in with flowers. So it's that simple. So I think we can maybe get one more cherry blossom tree around the edge here, probably right here. I think would look good. Just need it to go the right way. Perfect. And we're down to 6 bone meal, so we'll try to be a little frugal with it. Last one, we'll place it right here for now. Boom. So that was kind of my strategy for making the area look a bit better. Is it working? Sort of. It's just not plain grass, and you know, I know I went to the trouble of getting rid of all the grass when we first, you know, conquered the area, but it's kind of a great way of making it look not so plain. So it does a lot, right? Like this looks a lot better than what we had before, right? And it's only been like a few minutes here. So again, that's the strategy here. I'm going to go and place some flowers, and I think I want to move on to kind of tackling that village a bit more. All right, I added a few flowers around here, and I don't think it's overkill. So I think we're good here. We'll continue and probably add some horse stables here in the next episode, so they're not just floating out in front of our house here. So that being said, I do want to make my way towards the village. So I'm going to empty out all the inventory here. I ended up, there's lots of eggs taking up the space here, so I ended up, getting rid of all of them. and toss them into the chicken coop there. So we'll slowly but surely work up the animal populations there again. I'm keeping lots of the raw meat, especially the chicken, pork, mutton, because if we get a villager that is a butcher, that would be helpful. So for us to go to the village, we're going to need a couple of things because I do want to establish some villager trading. I also want to utilize our trusty burro here, burro. I don't know, trying to use the 8 years of Spanish that I learned throughout school, trying to use it in my daily life here, right? Yeah. Anyways, I want to load up quite a bit of materials there on the donkey, just so we're able to utilize that feature while it's still useful to us in the game. We're going to put this back here. What I think we're going to need lots of torches, which, do I have a stack in here? No, I already have. I made a ton of torches when we were creating the pathway that way. I think that's going to be enough for 2 stacks. So that's good there. I do want to take quite a bit of these potatoes here as well. We'll see how much I could load up on our donkey here. Yep. Look at that. We can take all these potatoes here. So very useful feature, right? Anyways, I want to also take lots of, maybe a stack of wood. We're going to establish our own house there, I think, in the village. So we're not stealing anyone else's place of residence. But to fence and enclose the area, I want to create walls because we have so much extra deep slate here. 6, 7, 8. I think 8 stacks is going to be more than enough of fences. Like, that's a lot of deep slate. I don't foresee us using more there. So, anyways, we have all of the resources we need now, and look how great that makes the area look here. It looks so much more complete. This is why we, are building projects like this. Like, is it magnificent? No, but it just adds so much more to this area here compared to the first episode, right? So it's looking good, and we'll try to establish some stuff over on that side too. But we're looking good here. Anyways, oh, nice! I could just access the inventory from there. That is perfect. So we have plenty of deep slate, potatoes, that sort of stuff. I'm going to take a couple stacks of logs here. I think that's going to be useful to us. Do we already have a bed? Could have sworn I made a second bed. There we go. We're probably going to need all these chests here. Okay, anything else? I think we're good, and it probably won't hurt to take some iron. I just have a feeling we might need it. So, all right. I think we're set. I'm going to sleep real quick, and I want to make sure I'm not missing anything here. Nope, not missing anything. Just secure the village from hostile mobs and do some trading, right? So, all right, we're going to sleep, and I'll take you along the scenic ride here, I guess. So we're going to caravan just like this, and hopefully we don't have any issues with this. I might just need to ride the donkey over. That would make a lot more sense, right? This is faster. Let's see if the lead pops or not. I hope it's not the case, but could happen. And we're just dragging this dude along. This is outstanding. But I did want to take you guys along for the full ride here, because I guess we didn't really go past the bridge up here. We still got our guy. Okay, he's not going to pop off. Surely not going to pop off. Oops. And hopefully stay on the path here. Nice. But yeah, right up here. Did that just grow? I must have planted this. I don't remember this tree being here. Anyways, I'm going to have the path wind over this way here. Up and over the horizon. Oh no, the lead popped. Dang it. Okay. I knew it was coming. Oh man. Okay, where is our lead at? Oh no. Just a whole thing. Where is our lead? Oh, there it is. You're coming with us, bud. All right. Anyways, let's hope that doesn't happen again. And hopefully there's a pen. I'm pretty sure there's a fenced-in area in the village already, but maybe I have selective memory here. Come on. We're going this way. Okay, yeah, note to self, next time it might just be worth just taking the donkey. This is kind of a stupid idea. The longer I'm doing this. Yeah, there's some more cherry blossom trees right up here too. Just a little patch. Anyways, it just curves along the coastline here, up and around, and did some more tree clearing right here at this end. This is the only area I'm a bit worried about, or I was worried about, for the lead popping off. But we're doing okay. All right. Anyways, we go up and over right here. Heck yeah. We are now in the village here. Other than this, I have not done any village exploring. Like, I only created the pathway here. I kind of wanted to surprise myself a bit here and see what we could do. And I guess there really isn't a fence. There's not a fenced-in area, which is no bueno for me. But luckily, we have plenty of walls that we can make, which I did not bring a stone cutter, but I can make one with the iron blocks we have here. Wow, I feel super smart here. There we go. So our people are here. Now it's going to be time to kind of establish a little area here and get a base going, I guess. So maybe we'll do some exploring. I hope. Yep. Okay, we have carrots here. Carrots and beetroot would be huge, and then yeah, maybe we'll find some other stuff. So I guess we should first and foremost maybe loot the village, and then that would have been awful. Kind of get an inventory of how many villagers are here, and then go from there. So I guess we should start over here near this farmer. It looks like we have a guy who wants to be a smith, an armor smith, but he just wants to stay in the corner there at the same time, so we'll let him be. Let's take a look at you. So you want to trade wheat. I want you to buy my potatoes, so we're going to take away the workstation. Okay, I guess we're going towards this one now. Let's take a look. You're going to buy potatoes. There we go. So now we can sell potatoes and wheat, the two crops that we do have from here. All right. But now we're going to be able to get carrots and beetroot, which completes what we have, and we can make it a lot more colorful of a field when we go back that way. Okay, perfect. We got some beetroot seeds and carrot seeds as well. Or I guess just carrot. There's no carrot seeds. And we'll plant this down. We don't need to take any more of their crops here. All right, so we have one villager with that role. Let's take this out so you can figure your stuff out. Okay, you are an armorer. So if we really want to buy stuff from, yep, you're going right back to your place. Respect. If we really want to buy iron armor, that's great, but I think that's going to be helpful for us to level up so we can buy diamond armor so we're not having to mine for all of our diamond armor and tools in the future. This person's going to buy our rotten flesh and sell us redstone, which is not a problem at all. We have a brewing stand here, which I don't believe we have, so if we ever need to make potions, we could come back here. I could loot it, honestly. Could loot it, but I kind of want to preserve the charm of the village here. But that being said, do we only have 3 villagers? I've only seen 1, 2. Is there a time to kind of take a head count here. Do we have any up here? No, we do not. And we could actually maybe set up shop right here because there's no villager that has taken this yet. And we could set up a bed at the very top to where they can't access it. And maybe put down some storage here too. So let's kind of get around to doing that. So we could do this here. And actually I want to do this. Bed will go here, I guess. And then chest. It's going to be kind of busy here. But this is how it will look for now. So I guess we could place... I guess we don't really need to place that in there for now. But maybe some iron, coal, that sort of stuff. I do want to get some smooth stone to make a stone cutter. So maybe we could find a little place where we could mine a bit and create that stone cutter, because that will be the activity once it's the next day here. But we only have 2, maybe 3 villagers tops, which is surprising here, unless there's some out here. Okay, and we'll just straight up loot this like this, and actually put the chest back. Again, we want to kind of keep the village how we saw it a little bit. Oh wow, got some cool stuff here. Got some emeralds that we can begin to trade with. What I'd like to do maybe is start here by fencing this up so there's no drowned that could get out here. Yeah, like look at this guy. He's trying to, oh no. See, that's what we're trying to avoid here. Don't tell me they're drowning. You can't fix stupid sometimes, right? Just can't do it. Yeah, no, this is like a completely... They're having issues with navigation here. Like this is like a pretty crappy generated village as far as that goes. Like, so that's going to be a challenge, and I think that's something we're going to have to address in the future here of this village, is making it a little bit more friendly to navigate, adding some buildings, you know, that sort of stuff. But I think we've actually been in every single building already because there's not a lot. So we had these 2 right here that we looted, and then this one down here. So that's it. Okay. So I'm going to make myself a stone cutter, stop rambling. I know it's a tall task for me to do. And we're going to begin fencing off the area here and, you know, maybe do some trading as well. All right, so I have a stone cutter made finally. I think it would make sense to place it down here. Yeah, maybe get a station adjacent right here. Makes sense, right? You know, you have the blast furnace here, might as well have a stone cutter on the opposite end here. Next thing I would like to do is trade away these potatoes, all of them, to get some inventory space back and get some emeralds too. So that being said, we have leveled up our first villager here, and we have a pumpkin pie tray now, which is wonderful. So we're just selling a crap ton of potatoes, so much so that they are done with it. Don't want to see any more. If the villager uses the workstation again, I'm pretty sure it resets. It didn't do it yet, but we'll be able to sell off the rest here, and then we'll be able to probably level this up one more. Anyways, that was the first thing I wanted to do. The main thing I want to do here is secure this village now. Don't want any zombies able to get in here. So I think I'm going to do the deep slate brick wall. It's a very good looking block. I tend to enjoy using it. Got some nice music here. And I'm just going to slowly but surely just, you know, idiot-proof the village here. So we don't have villagers swimming and then drowning, because I have a feeling that's why the population's so low here. We might have even lost a comrade here. So we'll idiot proof the area here, right? And yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. Hopefully there's no stupid actions on my end, I guess. This is exactly what I'm trying to prevent right now. So again, it is an absolute mess here. Can't state that enough, especially along this area. And so I'm trying to find ways where villagers aren't idiots when they pathfind their way to down there. So see, like, I believe he's just wandering right now. But whenever it's time to go down there, the last thing I want him to do is think that this is the best way to head down that way, if you get what I'm saying. So I'm kind of just adding some precautionary fencing up this way. But I almost have the whole place surrounded. It's actually, this is a lot tougher than I really thought it was going to be. It's like lots of time here. But again, it should almost be 100% secure. I'm going to leave this gap open because I want to be able to get in and out, but that'll funnel, like we'll know exactly where mobs would be coming from, right? So all I really need to do here, in case you guys didn't already see, all of that's all fenced off for the most part. I just need to fix the outside here. And then on this end here, however, we're looking good. I'm going to try to get you off. There you go. But yeah, for the most part, we're good. I did leave this out. I don't foresee this being too much of an issue. Shoot, yeah. I mean, if it is an issue, then I'll just have to fence it off. But it looks like, again, we have a villager here who's going back to their daily lives, hopefully finding a profession. What I'll have to do, I guess, is get some more carrots and stuff and start getting a villager population going here. But again, this is just very basic. Just wanted to secure the area here, and we'll build off of this moving forward. And then also, I do want to get some acacia logs while we're here. That is something I forgot to do, but it's a nice log to have for building, and surely we could have a little bit more diversity when it comes to the blocks we're using because of it. So, yeah, again, I'm just kind of rambling here. Let me sure up the defenses here, and hopefully we have enough walls here. If not, then it'll be a fail. But, 8 stacks of walls is a ton of blocks here. So now that the whole area is walled off, I just had enough walls here. Honestly, I kind of didn't open up enough room as I should. I'm going to the trouble of torching up the entire area where we're not going to have to worry about too many mob spawns, hopefully fully eliminate here so we don't need to sleep so much. So that's all I'm doing now. And it's pretty dark in a lot of these places, so going to try to move quickly because I know it's going to be nighttime soon. But again, yeah, just kind of spamming torches all around here, making sure we're good. Also, I need to fix this here. This ain't right. I think I'm actually going to take out this farmland completely and add another house here or something, but we'll do this just for the sake of time, I guess. Oh Lord. This is not what we were supposed to have here. Okay, this is going to be an issue. I'm sure either off camera or sometime next episode we're going to be fixing the terraform in there because that is awful. All of them are on top. Not one or two, but all 3 of them are on top of the tree right there. That ain't right. That being said, though, I think we have enough torches spammed here. So I think we're in good shape. That being said, though, we've been at this for a while. I think we're going to call it an episode. Little pup wants to go outside, too. So I think my hands are kind of tied here. That being said, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate y'all tuning in as always, and hopefully we have some more fun stuff queued up in the next episode. Take care.